We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask from returns for to smash that like button, tell me when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So AVTX, Avalo Therapeutics Inc. has been pushing upwards from these lows, 52-week lows actually at 93.94 cents, all the way back up to 106 and sitting sideways. Now, we're going to break it all down in today's video, how this stock has plunged a huge amount and how directors and insider buying has been pretty aggressive on the way down, and also what I'm looking at moving forward and how big these sizes of these orders are and how recent. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with all the data and information on AVTX. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning, and every single one of them gave 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%, and even up to 10 to 20%. But one of them turned out to be a home run. We caught this one with super low volume. It turned out to be one of our home runs on December 31st. Had a lot of hype behind it, and this is how it performed in a matter of minutes, guys. We caught it at $6 in the pre-market. It was under a bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision. It had strength on 42 Vision. And towards the bell, it continued pushing upwards. In just about 15 to 20 minutes, it hit a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. And we're going to jump right into it here with these charts. So here we are with AVTX, and we're going to look at it with Ultimate 42 Vision. And by the way, if you do not know what that is the bull and bear indicators popping up here, and the strength from white with red candles all the way up to green with strength in 42 Vision, from weakness to strength. And you can now gain access to this as well in the link down below to the 42 Vision indicator to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets, to maximize on opportunities and remove the guessing and focus in on what really matters. Now, here we have AVTX. And AVTX has been falling since way up here at 181. But when I zoom out, you could see how much volatility since way up here at $3.16. Now, I'm going to put this on the 1 day because it's on the 5-minute. And you will see how things have reacted, right? It's going all the way back to $4. Hit lows here of 38 cents. Ran back up to 5.72. And that was back in 2017, going into 2018, fell towards 2019, ran up to the 7s, and here we are pulling downwards. Now, there's something interesting going on. Insider buys have been huge, and this has been under a bear indicator since way up here at $3. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys how large these orders are, and the most recent one and the others closest to it, and how big of an impact this is, because the last time this stock was way down here and on its way down, I mean, it fell big last time from $5 all the way down to 38 cents. There are investors here from these directors buying this amount of sizes back in 2017, and they maximized on it going into 2018 and 2019, okay, from $5 to $7. Now, could that repeat? That's not guaranteed, but these people know something we don't, for them to be going in aggressively like they are. Now, on the 1 day, it does show it's been bearish since that point of $3 and $4 mark. And on the 4 hour, though, it's a little bit more closer and volatile. You could see it's been bearish since 176, try to come back up, and rejected around that area, not too far from it, 178, and here we are. Now, usually when the stock is in this area of white with red borders and trying to go back up for white with green, this is usually a point of reversal. Now, not all reversals are as strong as the one before, But if you look at the history of the chart, usually when that happens, it goes up. It went right here from 173 to $2, nearly a 10 to 15% move. 165 to 189, about a 10% move. Here again, 161 to 188, another 5 to 10% move. And then you could just see it in the history. Every time this happens, from right here, $2 all the way to 233, 10 to 15%, 208 all the way to 258, about a 20 to 25% move. And here we are right now, close to $1. And there's a director buying aggressively. Does this mean that this is a great place to buy? Does this mean that it's really going to reverse? Not always, because you're going to see on this list that some of them have been buying since way up here, and look what it continued doing. But with knowing how they're doing their average costs and buying in lump sums at this amount, I mean, they're reaching millions and hundreds of thousands. That says something. So let's pull it up. So here we have the director, chief medical officer, chief accounting officer, commercial. Well, we got a lot of chiefs, CFO, directors, right? This is the same director. This is the same director. I purposely showed you guys this one because this is a huge size that they came in and they owned already 45 million owned shares. And this was back in September and through the 17th. And it was actually filed on the 17th. A total of $12 million. Okay. Then we have a few coming in with a few thousand and so forth. And the second highest was 10K. But this director comes back in and buys again almost $1 million, $642,000 in the last several days. Today's the 12th. This was through January 7th and the 11th at an average price of $1. If you do the math really between 2.2 and $1 and the sizes of these positions, if we were just to make it an average cost here, they're still at about an average of $2. This is only about 10% or even less, like 5% of the total that they put into this. And if you put it in between, it doesn't make a big difference actually. It's probably going to bring it down from 220 to 2, maybe best case scenario 180 to 190, but it's still pretty high. The average cost just between these two orders right here. They did it in September and they're buying again now in January 11th. Now, I went even further and they've been buying for some time. And they've been buying on the way down. And I also went all the way back like I showed you guys when this went down to about 38 cents and came back up. And around that time, there was huge orders coming in from directors as well. Now, the amount of money that's coming into this stock, right, from that 12 million and 600,000, if you really do the math, that is nearly, okay, 10% of their total market capitalization, or actually a little bit more than that. It's about maybe 10 to 12% of the total market cap of this stock. That's pretty bullish, guys, and very bold. Could they be wrong? Sure they can. But hey, near 52-week lows, piling on in another 600,000, and was feeling bullish since way up here around this area, right? September, October, at the $2 mark with some change. That says something, you know what I mean? And it went back up, and they didn't sell at 257, came back down, they watched it, came back up, and now as it's been going downwards, they didn't even buy on these opportunities. They bought now. That makes sense because when you look at the overall chart, they literally bought at the dip back here at $2 and some change, right? $2.20. That was when this was falling. That is pretty interesting, the timing and the area. They held through all this volatility, and then now they're buying here at this dip. Could it go below $1? Yeah, sure. Like I said, anything's possible. I would be watching the 52-week low. If it bounces off of it and gets away from it, builds strength. If a bull indicator pops up here on the 4-hour, if the 30-minute can hold strong through this bull indicator and continue, or is it going to go right back down to the lows and hit newer lows? But anything below $1 is a pretty big opportunity in the sense of how bold this investor, which is a director, and all of these investors at 157, you know, as long as you're close to their average or below it, they must know something to be putting in these orders or see an opportunity. then one can go ahead and speculate and say, hey, I'm going to analyze this. I'm going to watch this. This may be an opportunity. That's the way I handle it. That's the way I look at it. That's my humble, honest opinion, not financial advice. And this is very interesting to see this size of orders, the placement of these orders, and where the stock sits right now. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below. Did you know about this one? Have you been watching it? Do you see an opportunity? What do you see? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.